you've got where you've got that beautiful chrysoprase, but it's actually still in the host rock. So it's like boulder opal, where you've got the precious opal, and then it's in the original matrix of the host rock. So if you were lucky enough to get in on this material, you have this material, this will go back with anything. I mean, it's just a great look. The earrings or the ring also are just great standalone
Oh yeah, the
pieces.
earrings are really wearable. Just over 1 inch in length. You can see how great those look on Kay. And I love these earthy shades, the greens and the browns together. They'll just go with everything in your wardrobe. Beautiful, lightweight, solid sterling silver, 925 sterling silver. You got the bead, you got the French wire backs. Those are all little rondelles, or those donut-shaped beads. And then you have that elongated bead at the bottom. And then the ring, I'm crazy about this ring.
And this really
shows. I'm so crazy about this ring.
Okay, and they're all going to be uniquely different. Okay, this is a cool look right here, but every one of them will be individually a one-of-a-kind piece. There will be no two of these that are completely identical. And that's what's so cool about the material. Also, the Belmont deposit the Belmont mine's been closed for over 12 years, maybe even longer than that. And this material is actually the last load that came out. And we were part of that project. And that's why I have this material. This is from my private stock, my independent private stock of this particular chrysoprase material.
And not small. So if you really want a ring that gets you noticed, that's a conversation piece. It's over 1 inch in length, but yet super smooth. The sterling silver is so beautifully highly polished. It slips on like a dream. And Kate, you'd probably agree with me. It probably feels really comfortable. That ring doesn't like flip or spin. That's another thing you do very well. You balance a big gemstone with a lot of sterling silver.
Well, it's the way that they're manufactured. They're actually made from sterling silver sheet material by our silversmiths. So you have the tensile strength, but you don't have to, with cast products, you have to make them so wide because for the mold, for the silver to flow in the mold, you have to really make them wide. With using sheet material, which is custom made, and having silversmiths, that's the key. When you're using sheet material, you have to have silversmiths to work it. You can't, if you cast something or if you stamp something, you necessarily don't need silversmiths. All you need is people that can finish something. When you're working something like this and you're working from sheet material, you absolutely have to have silversmiths. You have to have artists that can actually do it. But it makes it,
we're running out of time.
Not thick, so that it's very comfortable. You can put your fingers together.
So comfortable. Well said. All right. Hate to rush you, but we've got to move on quickly. That is final call on the chrysoprase collection. Love those green and browns together. But if I had to pick one item for this next show to really, gosh, go a little loop-de-doo over, it would be the Angel Peak Turquoise Nugget 18-inch necklace. It is going to be our showstopper. It's $79.90. This is so unusual. I love the shape of the stones. I love how simple and elegant it is. And also the affordability here is really super easy. It looks like Sleeping Beauty. It's that flawless, eternal robin's egg blue. It's breathtaking, it's handcrafted, and that is all sourced from the soaring Chilean mountains. That's brand new today, by the way. So lots of items you've never seen, and you certainly have never seen these 5 in 5 products, 5 minutes. Let's do it. All right, here we go. A 5 in 5 to kick off our 10 a.m. hour together. Mind Finds with Jay King underway. We're going to give you a clearance price of $54.90 on the Sonorian blue turquoise ring. It's chic, it's sexy. This is our lowest price we've ever offered. Jay, your thoughts?
Okay, well, you know, this is 5 in 5. It's always difficult. Every one of these, okay, I have to tell you on 5 in 5s why they're so popular. Everybody realizes these are giveaway prices. And it's not that the product's bad. It's not the product you didn't sell. It's just that we're down to just a very few. They're very limited that we can't really air them and give them a full presentation. So they come up with these outrageous, crazy deals that, you know, like as the manufacturer, you can't build them. I couldn't build this and sell this for this price.
Inlaid turquoise.
Right, well, it's very, very special. This is Sonoran Blue. If you look at it, it's some of the highest grade turquoise that I currently have in my inventory. And this has watermark. This is what all the really high-end designers out west, this is what they look for.
Number 2 in our 5 in 5. How about some more tiger's eye? We had the bracelet, we had some earrings earlier. This is a 5 in 5 clearance price on a gorgeous tiger's eye necklace. Now you get the necklace and you also get the pendant, which is removable from that beaded strand and all set in solid sterling silver.
Well, okay, but just look at the art
on this. Look at that chatoyancy of that tiger's eye.
If you were able to get the bracelet earlier, you might want to think about it. If you think what you paid for the bracelet, if you think what you paid for the earrings, okay, and what you're paying for this is literally below cost. It really is a piece of wearable art. Look at the quality of the tiger's eye in this. All comes from Namibia. It's got that beautiful chatoyancy. See that cat's eye effect? Just amazing. And the pendant is removable.
It's that golden glow. It almost looks like it's winking at you. It's powerful. It's fierce. Just like
winking, saying, "Come buy me. I'm a deal."
Actually, Jay King is winking at you right now. You can't see it, but he's winking like, okay, don't miss out on that one. These are our 5 in 5. That's the lowest price we've ever offered. That's 50% off. It's really like 2 looks in one. You got the pendant. You've got that gorgeous chain of tiger's eye beads. Number 3, we're going to light up your life with the 6-strand citrine bead 8 1/4 inch necklace. It does have the extender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands of this beautiful, gorgeous, almost like a champagne
they've got this dressage, but if you take that, just shake it out.
Undo that for you.
Yeah, shake it out. Okay.
Show you all
this is the most massive amount of natural citrine you're ever going to have the privilege of buying, and I guarantee you, just a citrine rough will cost more. The rough material, uncut, will cost more than what they're selling the whole finished thing for. I won't even tell you what the finding, if you see how they do the custom bars on this. And we've done this for you, and these are all just custom cut, what I call freeform. They're nugget beads. Citrine is just like amethyst. It's just like peridot. It's a semi-precious colored quartz. That is just ridiculous. And Kate's, there you go,
so
Kate.
Pretty.
That's you could decide this, but that's what that's how this should be worn, right? You got a waterfall of citrine. That's why Kate's the model. Waterfall of citrine.
Just do what Kate's doing. That's 50% off. All right, I've got a silver cuff bracelet for you, and we're gonna do the watch. Okay, let's do the watch. Here we go. Silver cuff bracelet watch, number 4 out of our 5 in 5. A beautiful timepiece with a genuine gemstone dial. That's going to be a beautiful blue lapis.
This is lapis.
And this is all beautifully done in a polished silver tone. Sleek curves. By the way, it tells time. It's easy on, easy off. It has a quartz movement, solid stainless steel back. What else do we need to know, Jay?
Okay, well, sterling silver, again, made by silversmiths. This is made from sheet silver. This is my design. It pops in the back. These are custom-made watches. In fact, they have mine finds on them. They have a Japanese movement. There's just a few of these. I've done these in 3 or 4 different gemstone materials. I just have a few of these. This isn't something. Now, I will repeat on this. I'm going to make more of these watches, but we'll never do the lapis again. We'll never do the turquoise again.
50% off too.
So you're getting incredible, and this is really a timepiece that actually tells time. Yeah. There's nothing worse than having a custom watch, and then my wife always has a custom watch. She says, "What time is it?" I said, "You have a watch." She says, "But I can't really tell, is it 2 or 3?" So
you can tell the time.
They are designed.
We are running out of time on the 5. Number 5 in 5 in 5. A rare find, petrified wood. What a cool vibe this is. This is from your private collection, right?
Right. This comes out of Phil Johnson's private collection of petrified wood. Here again, unfortunately, the necklaces, the stretch bracelet, everything that went back to this sold out. I've just got a few of the earrings. You know, just what the findings cost alone on this. So and this is ideal if you just want something that's kind of like standalone, you can wear that. But if you've got petrified wood, it'll go back to it in an instant. Yeah,
and you can wear these day in and day out, kind of your go-to like summer cool,
very comfortable,
boho chic earrings.
Yeah, nice long.
I mean, solid sterling silver. Rare finds. That's our 5 in 5. Good luck. We'll tell you when all of those sell out. Jay King's 5 in 5 always do. Again, welcome into the top of the hour. Right. Speaking of sellouts, that one's gone. Congratulations. Number 2 is also gone. The Tiger's Eye. Congratulations. And number 3, the citrine, has also been spoken for. Thank you so much. We still have several more clearance items. We've got some brand new turquoise to share with you. So every hour with Jay King is one not to be missed. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a little lapis and turquoise color combination. This is like a divine inspiration. I saw this and it just about took my breath away, Jay. All the years that I've been presenting jewelry, I love lapis and turquoise together, and it's really hard to find something that's done so beautifully. We have the necklace, we have the earrings, and we have, well, I guess we're calling it the necklace pendant together for $189.90, and then the earrings are here for $89.90. But this is a very big presentation of both the lapis and the turquoise. Right.
What makes this so unique and so special, this is part of our gallery collection, and designed to, okay, faceted the lapis, look at the lapis, look at, number one, look at the grade of the lapis. This turquoise, though, is over the top. This is Kingman from the Mineral Park deposits. It's the last, or some of the last, of the blue basin material that I have. This turquoise, to be honest with you, I bought this, 6, 7 years ago. Blue Basin doesn't even exist anymore. If I flew you in my plane and flew you over the Mineral Park deposit, back in the day, if I would have flown you over the Mineral Park deposit in my plane when they were actually mining Blue Basin, you would have seen this beautiful, like, little turquoise miniature lake. In fact, you've seen B-roll of it, you know, from the air actually, of a beautiful turquoise color. And that's where that particular material was mined. Now that's all completely gone, okay? That whole area has been mined, it's been backfilled, and now they're starting further up on the mountain. So this is Blue Basin. This is probably one of the most expensive turquoises that I have in my collection. Really? The cost of the material right now, when we use it, we just can only do cabochons and things like that. But it's just such a hard, clear, hard blue, robin's egg blue material. So probably some of the best material that ever came out of that particular mine. It just is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a nice big size too. That's a 10 by 12 center stone here. The lapis, I mean, this is a gorgeous 16 millimeter faceted round. And then look at the sterling silver work here. Look how beautiful. You almost have like a little scalloped edge, a little texture detail. It's all bezel set on that beautiful pendant drop, and that's all beautifully polished on the back. And everything is hinged here too, so that floats. This has a nice, wide, generous bail, so that slides up and down and around the beads. You can take it off, and you could wear just the beads on their own. I mean, just the beads on their own for genuine lapis and turquoise. And then, of course, with the feature presentation. Add on the earrings. Those are also really fun. Same size center stone in the earrings that you saw in the necklace with the little touch of turquoise. Let's go to the phones. Let's say hi to Linda in Illinois. Linda, you're live with Sarah and Jay King. Hi.
Hi.
Linda, welcome to the show.
I just got the Tiger's Eye necklace and the Sonoran blue ring that you're wearing.
Cool.
And I have 4 jewelry boxes full of Jay King jewelry. It's all I buy. The only jewelry I buy is his jewelry. And I get so many compliments on it. You just don't know. It makes me feel so good to wear it. Even if I'm even around the house when I get dressed, just to put on a piece, it just makes me feel better.
Well, that is so cool. And I like that you got those two things because both of those were incredible deals. So obviously you're a person
savvy shopper.
Yeah, who knows a savvy shopper that knows deals when they see them.
I like to get things that are a little bit different colors so that if I'm wearing yellow, I've got maybe a yellow piece of jewelry. Or, well, I like the turquoise. I love turquoise. But, I mean, yeah, every piece that I have, I enjoy wearing it. Like I said, it just makes me feel, it gives me a pick-me-up, makes me feel special. But one question I do have is, will you ever show earrings that are clipped?
Well, you know, I have in the course... Good
question, Linda. Thank you.
Yeah, but in the course of 23 years, we've done clip-ons at different times. We get that as requests a lot, and I do have it, and, you know, we are going to do clip-ons, but we have done them in the past. But a lot of people, you know, we do get requests for them, so... I haven't done them in a while, but I'll keep that in mind. We're also working on a conversion finding so that they could be multifunctional.
Okay.
That'd be great. Yeah, I want one of those dinosaurs that doesn't have pierced ears.
Oh, I don't either. So that's the problem.
That's probably the only thing you don't have in those jewelry boxes, Linda.
But I'll work on that.
Linda.
And we're also working on a finding also that we can use that's multifunctional.
Thank you,
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I'm glad you love it. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, it means so much to hear from so many of you that have collected his jewelry over the years. And that's the one thing I hear from so many of your fans, and then reading those reviews, is that the pieces that you bought 5 years ago, 10 years ago, they never go out of style. They still love the colors. They still love the beauty of the stones. Is there any special care that you would recommend for
it depends on where you live. But the thing is when you get your designs, they come in a poly bag, and they have anti-tarnish strips in there. And if you really just want to keep everything, and I know it's kind of it's easier said than done, but there's a polishing cloth, or you can buy a polishing cloth. What I would do, anytime you take it off, just give it a quick wipe, and then put it back in the poly bag. The biggest thing with any stone or with any metal, especially silver, even gold, is that it oxidizes. But the reason it oxidizes is because all the creams, all the things that we have on our hands and we handle our jewelry. So if you just wipe it off, it'll stay beautiful forever. And what's really cool, because we're seeing generations now where our jewelry is being handed down. I know several people where mothers have handed it down to their daughters, their grandmothers have handed down to their grandchildren. And when we build something, we always try to build it like something that's going to last for a long, long, long time, and it's going to be able to be handed down to generation after generation. A generation is still going to fit in. So you're not just buying something like costume jewelry and then eventually going to toss it away.
Real deal.
This is something that you're really going to be able to hand down to further generations.
Okay, final call on the lapis and turquoise jewelry again. That was brilliant. That was brand new. We've never done that color combination before. Something we may not have time for, but I want to make it available because I know, Jay, this is one of your favorites of the show, a yellow opal and Veracite beaded necklace. This is another rare find.
Well, I picked this out when we were in the green room. And why they call it green room, I have no idea, because it's not green, it's white. So next time I come, I'm painting that thing green, okay? I'm tired of misrepresenting the green room.
They actually don't know where that word is.
Somebody told me it's because
of history.
Somebody told me last night the reason is because people because they would turn green just before they came on.
They would get nervous.
Nervous, right. Okay, let's get back.
That's not you, Jay.
But I will tell you this, okay? This yellow opal, if you want the deal of the century, don't let this thing slip by. And this is why I'm telling you, this is the last of the yellow opal that you'll probably ever see. This is totally mined out.
Really big beads.
I got this, I got this 2 years. I got the one barrel of this rough in Tucson.
Off.
And this is the last of the remaining of these. There's not a lot of them. This is half of what it would even cost to manufacture it. And then you got that beautiful Veracite stations in that. That all comes from Utah. A great combination of natural yellow and natural green. But the yellow opal is so, so rare.
Beautiful. I mean, it's almost like marbles. Each and every one of those stones looks so beautiful. By the way, $40 off. We only have 200 of those to go around, so we'll just say last call there. Mind Finds with Jay King. Thanks so much if you're just tuning in. He's the Stone Hound. He's the master designer. He travels the world. He flies his planes and enters the jungle and brings back the best of the best that the gemstone world has to offer. He's been with us here at HSN for over 20 years.
23 in October.
23 in October.
It's pretty amazing.
So congratulations. Yeah, that's why you have so many loyal fans out there.
Yeah, when you consider my children were in grade school. And now my children are having children, so it's pretty. It's how time flies when you're having fun, and we do have fun at what we do.
We do love what we do. We were just saying that before the show. Like, how lucky are we? We get to take you shopping every day and bring you such beautiful finds. By the way, I have never seen anything like this in all the years I've been presenting jewelry to you on television. Gosh, over 14 now. This is something I have never seen before, Jay. This is a fabulous black agate and turquoise necklace with actual geometric cubes Talk about a fancy cut of black agate. This is not fake, this is not faux, this is not glass or plastic. This is genuine gemstones, all handcrafted, all hand beaded, hand faceted, sterling silver clasp with the adjustable closure. What a killer buy today. And it's gonna be, I'm not even gonna mention the price because it just seems like it doesn't even begin to speak to the quality and the incredible lapidary work that was included here.
I designed this, and this is my cubism period.
Literally.
No, I gotta tell you. But I'll tell you a funny story, because everything, I designed this. And so anyway, do you know that?
He's been waiting to say that all out.
But I gotta tell you, okay, see, this is how it all starts. So we cut, so you see all these round beads we do? This is how they start out. They actually start out as cubes, right? Saws don't cut round spheres, right? They don't. They do have different things, I guess, that like where they cut the big spherical balls and everything like that. But everything we do, any round bead you've ever seen from me, this is how it started. Any rectangular bead, any type of everything but rondelles start as a cube. So what you do is you cut your material, you cut it into cubes, you cut it into different size of cubes. You take a diamond Dremel, you drill the center of that, you put it on
three-dimensional.
You put it on piano wire, and then you roll it, right? You roll it on a flat lap, and that's how we shape it. That's how everything is shaped. So I was sitting there, and we had all these cubes, right? And I was looking at them just before we were starting to cut them into beads, and I thought, this is ridiculous. This is a cool look like it is. So I'm going to design something, and that's that incorporates these cubes. Why,
Isn't that cool?
And we'll do these cubes. So here's the thing.
Can we go to the phones, Jay?
Yeah, we can go to the phones, but my artist told me if you ever do this again, we'll never talk to you again. Because see how they're drilled? You have to drill from pointy side to pointy side. Do you know how hard it is to do that? It's a cool look. But
to get the cubes to hang right.
To get them to hang right is a nightmare. And these all hang right, but I got to tell you, there's a whole pile of broken cubes.
So basically this will not be coming back.
No, this isn't coming back.
That's what he's trying to say.
Because they'll tar and feather me.
Patricia, thank you so much for waiting. Hi, welcome. Patricia's calling from California. Say hi to Jay King.
Hi, Jay. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Patricia.
How you doing?
Good morning.
It's lovely to talk to you. I got your emerald necklace yesterday. I'm so excited about it.
You know what?
I was just talking about that necklace.
Patricia, let me tell you something. When you get that, I sincerely mean this. Okay, I'm going to be on, I think, the 27th, 28th. If you get that, I'd love to hear from you, because I got to tell you, when you open that box, it was so frustrating last night because I could not really show you the color of that. When you get that emerald and you open that box, it's going to blow your mind. It is a beautiful emerald necklace, just absolutely beautiful. It looked very dark last night. We couldn't seem to actually show it in the right light, but man, I'm so excited. And that's the only time in my career that I've actually worked with emerald. The very first time.
I know. I watched your show last night, and shows how much I truly trust you and love your stuff so much that you couldn't show it. But I got the pink sapphire bracelet, and it sparkles. And I have tons of your stretch bracelets because I have arthritis and I love wearing them. And the pink one is the most sparkly, and emerald's going to be like that too because it's one of the big four and it's got that sparkle factor. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and when you fasten it was so frustrating last night because that is such a cool look and that material is so fabulous, but it just wasn't showing well in the light. So I'm excited that you got that.
I tell it was driving you crazy.
No, I got to tell you, I'm so excited that you bought that. That is so incredible. I sincerely mean that. I'd love to hear from you, okay? When you get it home.
Okay.
And when I'm back on, I'll be back on the 27th and 28th, Memorial Day weekend.
Put that on my calendar.
Yeah, give me a call, please. I would love to hear from you.
I love your shows. I love your stories. I love the little anecdotes you tell, like the one about Tiffany's story, the whole popularization of turquoise and stuff. You're just so fun to watch.
Oh, well,
thank you. Have a good life and keep doing what you do so well.
Okay, Pat. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Patricia, for calling in.
Yeah.
I think.
Pleasure.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. Thanks, Patricia. I think, Jared, we might be able to show the emerald necklace that Patricia picked up. If you can find it, we can at least tease everyone and show them what they missed. It's that item number I gave you before the show.
Yeah, that emerald is the probably most incredible deal you'll ever get. And it's the very first time in 42 years that I've got to work with emerald. Okay.
This is so darling. Let me just give you some quick updates here. We're talking about the black agate and turquoise 20-inch necklace. There's also some matching earrings. I want to make sure I introduce the earrings to you if you're on the phones for the necklace. Just so you know, it's 586484. So you can see them on Kate, so you can not miss out on putting together a really dynamite combination. So there you go. I mean, and it's wonderful to be able to do the earrings with the necklace, because let me tell you, if you get just one and expect to find the other one anytime soon, this is sort of a once-in-a-lifetime chance for this really cool geometric design. And I think you're going to get so many compliments on a piece like this. Also, it's one of our most fan-favorite color choices when it comes to jewelry, when it comes to fashion. We love wearing black, and sometimes we want our black to pop. Turquoise is a wonderful accent color with black. So here are the earrings, and oh, there's also a cuff as well. So here are the earrings, $49.90. I'm wearing the cuff for $164.90. Everything from J. King is on 5 flexible payments for you today. So we love being able to share those monthly interest-free installments for you. That way you can get in on all of your favorites, put the collection together. The earrings, Jay also outdid himself on the earrings. There is a small cube, there's a medium cube, and there's like the Mac Daddy cube there at the bottom. It's going to be over 2.5 inches in length. Also done in solid sterling silver with the French wire backs. Those are so cool, Jay.
And, you know, and we've got these on sale, which is really totally incredible. Like I said, when I designed these, this will be the only time you're ever going to get to see these, right? This is it. When these are gone, they're gone. It's not because I don't love it, because I personally love it. I love the design. I love the look, basically because I designed it, right? But I love it anyway. I love the look. I like how they lay. They lay perfectly.
Yeah, those are great.
It's really something kind of different. And you know, and again, very geometric. I love the cuff bracelet, which again, these are all custom made one at a time from scratch by hand by our silversmiths and our lapidarists that put these together. But you know, I'm just being, you know, I think the funny thing is the stories that you can tell about the reality of making things, right? I mean, it's the reality of actually working with the rough materials, the reality of it. And a lot of people don't, I don't know.
So they don't find black agate in cubes.
You don't find, well, you
right?
Okay, you've seen cubes, you just don't know you've seen cubes. Because all the black agate necklaces, round beads you ever bought from me all started off as those cubes, okay?
Really
so,
cool.
But it's so funny because when I designed this, I designed it on paper, but I was looking at the cubes, so I'm just laying out the cubes on the paper, and then I design it for our cutters the way I want to do it. I never thought about how hard it's going to be to drill from point to point, right? And keep that centered. Number one, how do you start?
They hang nice.
Yeah, how do you start the drill, right? How do you get it started on there? So you actually have to take the saw and just kind of like grind it a little bit, notch it, so that you can actually get the drill started. And then you have to, when you're drilling it, you have to keep it centered up so that it goes through the other side exactly at the right place.
Cubes hang beautifully.
So, but the thing is they get off a little bit. So we had a whole pile of black cubes that were either broken or they wouldn't lay straight. So you're really looking at things that you'll never, I guarantee you will never manufacture these again. So if you
they won't let Jay make it. Even
if you like this look, you really might want to consider getting it.
Okay, there's the earrings and the cuff as well as the necklace. Don't miss out. We've got lots more. Don't forget about that amber right after this.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com.
Since 2011, HSN Cares and Habitat for Humanity have been helping women realize their dream of home ownership.
HSN Cares believes in giving back.
You're building lives. HSN actually cares.
For the entire month of May, HSN Cares will donate $1 from every at-home item sold during at-home shows.
None of this could have happened without your donations. Thank you for helping me make my dream a reality.
HSN Cares is the heart of everything we do.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
People know they can be guaranteed that when they tune in, they're going to see something new and different. I had this urge to travel from the time I was little. I enjoyed so much just the different cultures and the way people are and how they live. Being able to combine all the stuff I love, like flying, traveling, observing other cultures, finding cool materials, and then being able to make that all come together is really, really wonderful.
Is going to ride camels and photograph cobras to bring you gemstones.
Okay, that was in Morocco. Okay, that was in Morocco, and we were going to an amethyst mine in Morocco, and those were wild camels that were just cruising across a road. I mean, in the middle of nowhere, you're in the middle of the desert. How cool is that? And we were driving, and they surrounded us. You know, but they were wild. I mean, that was cool. Really, really cool, man.
Jay King really does travel to the ends of the earth and back again and faces every known threat to man, including those incredible snakes. He hates snakes, but he loves turquoise. This is the Angel Peak Turquoise Nugget 18-inch necklace. It is our showstopper today. And boy, isn't it? It has the most beautiful, elegant shade of blue-green turquoise. Here today at our summer price, $79.90. We have 5 flexible payments on all Jay King's designs today. This is his last day of the visit. We're showing you everything you didn't get a chance to see over the weekend. But if you want a go-to summer necklace, I don't think anything says summer like turquoise, Jay.
Well, this is totally functional, and that's why we did it. Okay, this is something that you're going to go. It's going to be a go-to piece in your jewelry box, your armoire, you know, wherever you keep your jewelry. This isn't something that's just going to sit there all the time. If you don't have a really just simple turquoise graduated turquoise nugget necklace, this is something you really, truly might want to think about, because this is a very special turquoise. This comes from Chile. It's what they call Angel Peak. And here again, I had the privilege of naming this because where they mine this is over 12,000 feet, right? And I was joking one day because the cloud layers were there, and I said, you know, I can just see that we're going to look out, and next thing I'm going to see is an angel, because we were that high.
You were that high.
And it was really cool because there was an inversion layer, and the clouds were just below where they actually have this mine. But at 12,000 feet, you know, and if you don't think about it, you know, down there, our summer's their winter, so they're going to just now start. They're going to start now just being able to mine again. The mines have been closed because it's under anywhere from 8 to 12 feet of snow during the winter, so they can't go in and do it. But this is a really unique turquoise. This comes from Chile. Here's the rough. Just so you know, this is what it looked like when it comes out of the ground. This is of course a bigger piece, but can you? I'm not really good at this, you know.
You're doing great, Jay.
Okay, but
what, 20 years on television?
Look at this. If you turn it over, all I did. Okay, and this is what I always like to show people. All I did was cut that nugget. That was a big nugget. Cut it in half and polish one side of it.
Polish it.
If you see these, okay, that's what That's what makes this so unique and so different. I left it as natural as I could. These are all just the natural nuggets. So, you know, in this mine, what we do is we are very selective on what we buy. We only buy the bluers, and this is like a sky blue.
This is a great shot, guys. Thank you.
Sky blue, light blue, kind of like a minty blue color. And, you know, it's not like you just go and say, you know, buy as much of the nuggets as you want type thing, right? You have to, we hand select everything, but as soon as we get back and we get this to a place where we can work it, the first thing we do is we run it through a screening process where you have different sizes of screen, and that's why we can capture the different size nuggets that shake out. And then those are all taken, and we actually sort those all by not only size, but by color. And so it's
so hand selected.
Right, it's hand selected. It's not like there are, you know, tens of thousands of these. Okay, it's not like that you could make 10,000 of these necklaces. You can make, you know, a few, but you can only make what the material that you have. And this is just such a cool color, and it's so consistent. This price that they're giving you is outrageous. Do you know how hard I worked just to be able to sell this under $100? And I was trying to hit a price point so that you can have something that's extremely affordable. And then they even went down. And this is brand new.
18 inches.
They're offering it at even a lower price than, but just even the original price, I can't tell you what a fantastic deal. And the only reason that we could do that is because we have the connections and the way that we buy mine direct. We go right to the source. You're not having to pay any middlemen. Every time that you have to go through somebody, they make money. So every time it goes through another step where somebody, you know, and they have to make money, right? They have to make money, otherwise they can't, you know, they can't survive, right? That's how they stay in business. So what we try to do is we try to go right to source. We try to cut out all the middlemen so we can give you not only the most fabulous product, but we can give you the absolute best price of anything like that you can actually buy. And this is all natural nuggets. They're all natural. All we did was grind them.
Yeah, and that's something I wanted to point out to you. I mean, that this is real. This is not fake. This is not faux. This is not glass. It's not plastic. It's not reconstituted, which actually means sometimes turquoise is almost a powder, and they sort of patch it back together.
They press it.
They press it, and they say, "Oh, it's turquoise."
Well, it is turquoise, but you can always tell.
Right.
Yeah, it's got a lot of little white spots.
It's not a whole stone. You're getting the whole nuggets. You're getting exactly as Mother Nature intended. Let's go to the phones, Jay. Let's say hi to Lily in Texas. Lily, you're live with Sarah and Jay King. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Jay just mentioned about his jewelry is so sturdy that it can be passed on to future generations. Well, I have that in mind, so I print off the page off the internet of everything I buy. It was just been 26 pieces this time, and I put a name on the page, so there won't be a family feud when I'm dead and gone. You know, I tell them, I says, if you want to say, well, I wanted some lapis, well, I'll trade you this turquoise so you can have lapis. And it's fine if they want to trade. And I don't pay any attention to what I paid for it. It's who I think will wear it.
You know, Lily, that is so
that's a lovely story.
Admirable.
That's
and fantastic. I have to tell you, we probably have a lot in common family-wise because we're kind of based from the same thing. You know, my grandfather, everything, you know, they're big ranching oil, so he was born in Comanche, Texas. But you know, it's really funny that you say that because that's how we do for our family, because I hate people arguing on things, but you know, it really means something. You hand it down, but I always do that. I leave things to people that I think are going to use them, and the same thing, but with the jewelry, you know, I think it's so cool that you're doing that, you're handing it down, and we make these of the quality that you can hand them down, and I think it's so cool to preserve.
I was one of the houses that got flooded in Texas, and I have no costume jewelry left. I only have Jay, and I was plan B was to take it to the attic if it got to my knees.
So are you down by Houston and Corpus in that area?
Yes, in Houston.
Yeah. I
lucked out. I only had 12 inches.
Okay. Well, I got to tell you, somebody who's has gone through flooding. Trust me, I feel what you went through. Anyway,
well, I just want to make sure that my daughter-in-laws and granddaughters don't have a family feud over him.
I love it. It's going to be there in black and white. Lily, thank you so much for your call.
What a great call. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that. I can just see her with her little list of J. King items.
You know, but people don't think about that. And you know, that is really great. And I love what she said is actually handing it down, not for the cost value, but actually somebody who's going to appreciate it and actually wear it and use it.
And maybe you don't have a turquoise necklace that's your go-to turquoise necklace. I think that's what thrills me most about this piece. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle of the summer, it doesn't matter if it's the middle of winter, it doesn't matter if it's a t-shirt and jeans, you're just wearing something casual, or if you're going to go ahead and dress up a little black dress. This piece really speaks volumes about who you are, about what you take pride in. And if you love wearing genuine gemstones, if you love wearing something with a real sterling silver clasp, it's something that I think you're going to love and treasure for years.
If you look at this, though, is the color consistency of the material, okay? And that's what is so hard and to get is actually, it comes from the same mine, the same deposit. So you're actually getting this marvelous natural color consistency. And that is so important because that is another thing that is really, really tough to do, is to get them where they all kind of blend together, right? Because even though they're out of the same deposit, the same mine, to get something that flows that evenly is really, really, really
the size
important.
of the beads are just perfect. If you're someone who wants an option from wearing all the big chunky jewelry, this is your go-to. It'd be a lovely gift idea for anybody who has a December birthday. It is the December birthstone, so I'm going to slip that on. I might have to keep that one, Jay. That's a keeper for sure. That's our showstopper. Get $10 off today, any single purchase of $10 or more with our HSN credit card. So if you apply today and buy today, we'll take $10 off your very first purchase. So another great reason to shop and save. We can always make it easy to get in on that HSN credit card. Always get the VIP treatment. Now, everything that J. King designs and brings you is on our website at hsn.com. Just type in J. King. You will see necklaces and rings and pendants and bracelets and earrings galore. You can search for your favorite type of stone. You can look for that emerald necklace that Patricia mentioned. You can look for the amber pieces we had last hour that were so popular. You can treat yourself to this next item, which is our turquoise and blue topaz ring. Custom made, handcrafted, a beautiful, gorgeous blue topaz.
This is Campitos turquoise.
And blue topaz and the Campitos turquoise together. I'm wearing this. I've been wearing this on my right hand the entire hour, in case you were wondering. When would I ever get to this ring? Well, here's the moment you've been waiting for. And I love everything about it, including that center stone, which is the blue topaz, almost looks like it's floating. It's sort of the same sort of feeling that we get from those tension designs, those tension settings that are so big in wedding and engagement bands.
And here again, one of the things I love about this is the color combination. This is the Swiss blue topaz, and then you've got that beautiful, what they call blue ice, blue ice, a Campitos turquoise. And the Campitos turquoise, it's closed now. The government came in and shut the mine down for safety reasons. They had a communal mining kind of operation. And if you fly over the Campitos mine when it was active, you would see it's not really a mountain, it's more of a molehill kind of thing. But when you fly over it and you'd see all these little tents all over it, right? And those were all individual campsites. And every one of those campsites actually had a shaft or a mine where they were actually mining. Eventually that was its demise. They had a torrential flooding, and so all those, people were mining over each other and under each other and around each other and chasing the veins. It was all hard rock mining, and none of it was shored up. And so when that all got wet, it got very unstable. They had some cave-ins, so they said, this isn't safe. So they just shut the whole area down. That increased the value of the turquoise. I will tell you this, not all the turquoise that came out of the Campitos deposit was actually this color. This came out of two different shafts, and this was is called Campitos Blue Ice. And the reason they call it blue ice is it's just such a clear material. A lot of this material actually right now on the market is being sold as Sleeping Beauty. It's not. I was
going to say, it's that robin's blue color.
But it's being sold as Sleeping Beauty. Right. I've seen people that I know it's Campitos. I know that where they got the material from. We did get the last 2 loads that I know of. I don't know of anybody else that got loads. We got the last 2 loads before they shut it down. And this is some of that material that we're working off of. What made the
let's talk about the design quickly, because I know, I don't know how much time we have, but there is a center stone here, and it actually looks like it's floating, right? But it's soldered to both sides, so it's beautifully
this is what,
set.
you know, they did the open design, very contemporary, right?
Yeah,
very contemporary
very sleek,
look.
very modern.
Very, you know, kind of like high-end couture. Type design, exclusive to Mind Finds. This is our design, our particular design, done by one of our artists, our in-house artist, that's very, very talented.
How do they do the inlay of the turquoise? Because it's seamless next to the sterling silver.
Well, there again, the silver work is an art, but the inlay, the lapidary art is just as much talent involved. In this case, as anything, just being able to set the stone. So in this case, what we do, the silversmith makes the sterling silver setting. They finish it, polish it, but not completely done. Then they give it to the lapidaries. The lapidaries, they individually take the rough material, the Campitos rough, and the Swiss blue topaz, they'll center that. They bezel set that, not prong set. You can see where they've crimped the bezels. The inlay work is done. They actually take and cut little slivers, and then they inlay each of that, and then they grind it. They take a pair of tweezers and a Dremel, and they actually grind it until they fix it. It's all set, and then after everything sets up and it's all set in there, then they go back and then they buff it flat. And then they do the final polish, which is actually a process that's not just one time, but they use 5 different polishing techniques to finally get the final product on this.
It's so seamless.
Yeah, you see that? You know what's really hard, and most people don't think about this, is the inlay. As it curves around the finger.
Say, it's on a curve.
It's on the curve, so it's actually where they have to cut the bottom of it, of the inlay piece, to actually, they actually sculpt each piece of turquoise to fit in the inlay perfectly, because you don't want, and here's the final thing they do. You take your fingernail and you run it completely around the ring, right? So you want to make sure that there's no open seams or nothing that snags.
Yeah, it's super smooth
there's
on the inside.
a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of skill.
All the way around the back.
Yeah, do you see it's even on the shank all the way around?
Yeah, the shank.
You see the shank, everything's inlaid. The whole thing is inlaid.
In the back, so it's super comfortable, super wearable, and then it divides, and they have this beautiful sort of Y shape. Again, the negative space, the open spaces that keep it airy and beautiful and lightweight, and they've got that brilliant blue topaz. It's a wonderful contrast to have an opaque turquoise with the clarity and the brilliance and the sparkle of a blue topaz. That's not a small blue topaz, by the way. That's a carat. That's a full carat of genuine blue topaz, all set. That's about a 6mm size, all set for under $100, and genuine solid sterling silver. So beautifully made, a fabulous opportunity for you. It's already a customer pick, so you're in good hands. Follow the crowd on that one. They know what they like from Jay King, and they always give you great rave reviews on our website, so you can read and hear what everyone has to say. So a wonderful ring, and coming up next, we've got something fabulous. I've been dying to do this presentation with you, because I have to say, in all my years, I've never seen anything like it. So this was just kind of mind-blowing. This is a graduated teal apatite bead necklace. Today, it's only $79.95. It's our biggest markdown. It's the lowest price we've ever offered. It's way over 50% off. And I think, from what I understand, this has to be like the largest apatite necklace you've ever created, if not this part of the world, because apatites are very small, and they're usually not seen anywhere near this size or in this number.
Usually apatite crystals are very, very extremely small. This comes out of Madagascar. As far as I know, we have an exclusive on this rough. I don't have any more of the rough. We used it all in this project, but it comes from Madagascar. It comes from the same miners that brought us the blue apatite the year before. That's the actual mine where this is actually mined out of. And it's not like, they have different stopes or different layers in different colors. This is like a teal green color. You will see hints of blues in it, but predominantly it's a teal green. I will tell you right now.
Look at the size of those beads.
This is humongo, and this is below cost, okay? You couldn't even, it takes over 4 pounds, almost 5 pounds of natural rough material, of the teal apatite material, to even cut this. This is humongous.
This is so extraordinary.
Humongous. This is of all the deals that we've had for this whole event, when I saw this price, I just couldn't believe it. I can't express to you what a crazy, crazy deal this is.
So heavy. By the way, the ovals on this, you notice there's 2 ovals that sort of are parallel to each other right here.
Look at the size of the beads.
Look at the size of these, 30 by 13 millimeters. And then you've got the rondelle beads, 8 by 12 millimeters. Those are faceted, all high polished. And then up here you have the graduated rondelle beads that go up to about an 8.5 millimeter in size. Solid sterling silver clasp, goes anywhere from an 18-inch plus an additional nearly 3 inches there. A lot of sterling silver, a lot of gemstones. The weight, the presence, the look on the neckline is going to be off the charts. A phenomenal buy. Let's quickly say hi to Lucy in Kansas, who's been shopping with us this morning. Lucy, you're live with Sarah. Say hi to Jay.
Well, hi, Jay.
How you doing, Lucy?
I'm doing great.
Good. What'd you find today, Lucy?
I bought the ring that you're wearing.
The topaz and turquoise?
Yes.
Oh,
the
cool.
Blue topaz.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, very contemporary. What a wonderful look.
Well, the design of it caught my eye. It's so different.
Yeah, it's very unique, and it's one of our, here again, all of our designs are done in-house. So it's actually one of our younger designers that did this. I really love it. I love the lines of it. I just love the way that it came out.
Well, this is my first piece.
Oh, well, welcome in. Hopefully, when you get it, you'll see the quality we do and come back.
Well, I plan to if it's as good as it looks.
I got to tell you, I will guarantee you how it looks here. When you open the box, it will even look better, is usually what everybody tells me. So, well, welcome aboard. We love to find new people.
Well, thank you.
Welcome to the family, Lucy. Great to chat with you. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye. All right, first-time customer. So
that's
nice
always
to hear
great.
from
That's
so
what
many
we'd like to hear.
We want to give you one last look at the graduated teal apatite necklace. Talk about apatite, because it's a gemstone that a lot of our viewers are not familiar with.
Okay, well, apatite is a semi-precious gemstone, right? Normally when you see apatite, where do you see it? You see it in gold, you see it in very, very small, or like necklaces, usually they're small, like small crystals or small chips, stones. Right? Yeah, they're, and the reason is number one, the size of the material, the rough material. Number two, is cost prohibitive to do things. It's very, very expensive. I just happened to hook up with some fabulous miners that they have the same sense of humor I have, trust me, maybe a little even wilder than I am. They're from Madagascar. Madagascar, so everybody knows, in Africa, if you look on the east coast of southeastern Africa, that big island there, that's Madagascar. I will guarantee you one thing, they don't have any penguins, okay? There's no penguins in Madagascar.
It's tropical.
But it's really funny that's what made, Madagascar, the name, kind of famous, but is a cartoon. But Madagascar is very interesting. The whole island is just, it goes from high desert to tropical to, there's just so many different climates and ecosystems in Madagascar.
So have you ever seen apatite like this anywhere else from any other source?
That's what I'm saying. This is the only time I've ever seen this color of apatite. I've never seen crystals this big. In Madagascar, it's a wealth of gemstones, precious metals, diamonds, everything. They're finding everything in Madagascar. Yeah. It's virtually undeveloped. This is one of the apatites that truly was a mine find for us. I don't know anybody else that has this, but this is literally the deal of the century. You'll never get a better value than this in something this size, in this quality of material.
It's going very, very quickly, and I think you're going to be absolutely thrilled when you get this home. I'm going to keep that on. It just feels so good having having all that incredible, that's such a rare and unusual stone. We're running out of time, and so we'll run along. And we've got to give you a little pink for all of our mothers out there that were celebrating Mother's Day over the weekend. This is the rhodochrosite necklace. This has also the turquoise beads. It's handcrafted from 2 very rare materials in Jay's inventory. And you don't have a lot of rhodochrosite, right?
No, you know, you're not going to have a lot of rhodochrosite, and that's the thing. This is just one of those buys that, you know, just happened to be at the right place at the right time. The person that we got this rhodochrosite, here again, there's the only active mine that I know of, the only one I've ever been to is the one that this material comes from. 10 years or so ago, it's not that they're still not producing, they are, but they won't let you take it out of the country in the rough form. It has to be in a finished product. Well, I don't have cutting shops in Argentina. I don't, okay? I have no way to process rough there. And I just can't, you know, I just can't start an operation just so I can have a finished product. So, and it's not just me, it's a lot of people. And so people just, you know, they quit buying the rough. I mean, so it really kind of killed their market. You don't really see rhodochrosite anymore. It's very, very limited. It's very rare. Other than the fact that they do have it there and they still produce it. They just don't
sort of
have the market.
Semi-opaque.
Right. And
rosy pink stone.
Yeah, rhodochrosite, it's one of the natural, it's kind of like it's not really even a pink. It's kind of like, it's got its own very unique color range. We got this out of
peachy.
We got it out of a private collection though, that somebody who specialized in rhodochrosite. And they did only 18 and 22 karat gold. So all the material that they had, the rough material, was actually slated. That was the quality.
I like that with the turquoise necklace.
To go into 22 karat gold designs, 18 karat gold designs. So when we got this, we just felt so privileged that we could have it. We made what we could make. We brought this necklace one time before. We blew it out, literally blew it out. So many people didn't get in on it that we took the remaining material that we had that was smaller material and we made the balance of what we could in this particular design. Fabulous price, great look, just totally an amazing, amazing deal.
And that's the Andean Peak turquoise that we're looking at there? Is it the accent stone with the rhodochrosite?
Right, this is...
or the Angel Peak?
Angel Peak, yeah. Angel Peak turquoise.
So if you did pick up that other
the turquoise
necklace.
comes from Chile and the rhodochrosite comes from Argentina.
So this was that combination that Kate was wearing. This was our showstopper here, that beautiful Angel Peak turquoise. You can see that same color, very prevalent here in the rhodochrosite. But look at the size of these rondelles. Aren't these beautiful? Look at how many different polished beads you need to have them beautifully mashed, beautifully sorted, the way that it graduates in size all the way up the back of the neckline. I love that Jay does that. So you get the biggest stones where you want them up front. That's where you get the weight. That's where you get the presence. And then it is even more comfortable when the beads slightly taper in size all the way around the back. But also, he never leaves you hanging. He never leaves the back of the necklace empty because he knows so many of you have short hair. If you got a little hair updo going, you get to show off that beautiful length. It does have the adjustable closure. We've got one more item we've got to get to. Final day of the J. King Mine Finds visit. This is another darling find in turquoise. This is the 18-inch length. Not one, not two, but 3 strands of a green and blue turquoise. I believe it's Iron Mountain. And would it be the Campitos turquoise?
Yeah, Campitos and Iron Mountain. The Iron Mountain are the small Hishi beads, and then the Campitos are the high clear blue, robin's egg blue beads in this. I just thought the contrast on this,
very cool.
Color contrast is amazing. You can see the Iron Mountain, beautiful gold matrix. And then this is one of the few times that we've cut this rough into Hishi type look. And then the Campitos, just almost like glows in the dark, right? The clarity. But we went with this for the color contrast. I designed it for the contrasting colors on this that you can get up. And so you've got 2 individually unique different turquoises on 2 different continents, right? So the Campitos comes from Mexico. So
who doesn't think that J. King doesn't go to the end of the earth?
Yeah, that's true. So, but
back again.
But think about the craziness of these. In one design, you've got 2 different kinds of turquoises from 2 individual different continents, not countries. continents, okay, and countries too. So the Campitos blue ice, and here again, this is some of the highest grade material ever to come out of that mine. That real high, clear robin's egg blue color that comes out of Mexico. And then Iron Mountain is a deposit in north central China, which is a huge, the reason it's called Iron Mountain, it's a huge iron deposit, a commercial iron mine.
Sure,
and
love that look.
That's where we're the only people I know that they allow in there, and we only get in 2 to 4 times a year when they're shut down for maintenance in that section. The turquoise is literally popping out, just there, it's all over the place.
A real opportunity buy
simple
for
to
you
mine,
today too.
But very, very rare.
And 50% off. I don't get to say that very often, but we've had...
I mean, crazy deal. Crazy.
We've actually had quite a big selection today at clearance prices. So if you're just tuning in, you're like, wait, I didn't know Jay King was on today. Look at our show. We've had some incredible finds, a lot of clearance pricing. That rhodochrosite necklace we just offered, that was 50% off. That was the lowest price ever. This multicolored turquoise bead necklace, also at the lowest price we've ever offered. It's something that's handcrafted. It's hand-selected gemstones. They're hand-cut. They're hand-polished. What I also love is this is that layered look that Jay King and his design team did for you. It's all anchored in the back with the solid sterling silver clasp. It has that beautiful fishhook clasp, and then you have that 3-inch extender. So you have it tapering all the way around the back, and then you have that beautiful turquoise that accents those multi-strand designs. So it fills the neckline. It's a phenomenal buy. This was just such a thrill to get a tour of the world of gemstones with Jay King. So, you've got just one more show later today.
Connie and I are gonna wrap it up for the event at 2 o'clock.
We'll see you later this afternoon.
And hopefully we'll get that emerald necklace for you to see.
Okay, we will. Thanks, Jay King. More of Chorus coming up next.